Hey everyone, this is Brian here, and I'm doing this video because I was inspired to do it by watching one of James Rolfe's recent videos that he did. He did a video where he was showing off all his tickets and everything of concerts and events that he'd gone to throughout the years. And he had saved most of his tickets with the exception of a few, but he still was able to save something to remind him that he had gone to these concerts and events. So anyway, I thought I'd do something similar, but instead of just showing you some tickets, I have some pictures as well. So right here, let's start off with, this is from when Monday Night Raw. If I can look at the year, I don't think it says the year here on the back. I wish it did. But this is when Monday Night Raw, I think this was about 2004, I believe, when Monday Night Raw came to Topeka, Kansas. I think this was the first time it had come to Topeka in I don't know how many years, honestly. I don't really know how many years. But this is before. This was before the show started. In fact, I think this was still at the time that Monday Night Raw was. It was basically two separate shows. You had the Sunday Night Heat show, and then you had the Monday Night Raw show. So this was from the Monday Night Raw show. These are just pictures right here of the setup. You can see here. Right here, I think this was one of the matches during Sunday Night Heat. I'm not really sure, but this is the Evolution. But if you can see right here, this is the old Raw Titantron. This is the old Raw setup that they had before they went HD. And as you could see, you could tell you could tell right here. This is the Evolution Titantron right here, the Evolution one. I don't know if they were testing it, or I think this was on the Sunday Night Heat, one of the matches for Sunday Night Heat. They were testing it, but that's the Evolution entrance right there. I usually get myself 2 copies. I don't know why. I can't think of whose this was. I can't think of it right now. I don't know whose this was. Maybe you guys do, but I can't remember who that was that came out. Might have been Benoit, I'm not really sure. I don't really know. Again, I tried to take as good as pictures as I can. I don't know exactly who that is on the screen, but there was a lot of fans you could see there. There was a lot of fans. Again, I don't know. It's the same picture. I just don't know whose Tron that was. And then, of course, again, we have the Evolution Tron. And you can see it says Evolution. I don't think if you can see it, but it says Evolution on there. And believe it or not, right there in the middle, that's Randy Orton. Right there. That's Randy Orton right there. So, but yeah, that was Evolution. And then right here, I think this was Victoria's Titantron, I believe. Victoria and Stevie Richards. Excuse me, I got a little bit of the sniffles. But yeah, this was Victoria. Yeah, but again, this was Victoria's right here. This is Victoria's and Stevie Richards. Right there. And this is, as you can see, it says Sunday Night Heat there. So that was the Sunday Night Heat. I don't know why I was just getting the Titantron, but I guess I was impressed. I think what it was is I was just so overwhelmed and impressed by the fact that I was actually at a live Raw show, and I'm not talking a house show, I'm talking a real live Raw television airing. But like I said, this was also at a time when Sunday Night Heat was taped before. As you can see, it's just, you got some matches going on, like you got some matches going on here. I don't know who was wrestling in there. Here you go. Now you can definitely probably tell who this is. This is Lance Cade's Titantron because it says Lance Cade, or at the time Garrison Cade. That's when he was known as Garrison Cade. This is Garrison Cade's Titantron. Stevie Richards, you could tell by the face. It's Stevie Richards and Victoria's Titantron again. I think that was for Stevie. You know, and then of course more Sunday Night Heat stuff. I couldn't really get good enough pictures. And then again, here's the crowd that was there. I think that's Shelton Benjamin coming out. I'm pretty sure of it. It looks like Shelton. I'm not really sure. Could be wrong. Well, it might be a local wrestler. I'm not sure, because you know, they have local wrestlers there. And I think this is when we were getting ready to go to Monday Night Raw, when Raw was getting ready to come on the air. So, yeah, you can see this is when Raw was just starting. And yeah, and this is when they were promoting the Originals album. You can see it right there barely, but that's when they were promoting the Originals album. And I think that's Trish coming out there. That's Trish's Titantron, one of the promotional Trons they showed before. And yeah, that's that. Let's put that right there. And then over here we have the rest of the pictures as well. I can get them out. This is when Kane showed up. You can tell by the flames, that's when Kane showed up. I don't know whose that is. Honestly, I don't know who's trying to. I think that's Rhino's. Could be wrong. Here we go. Here's Triple H's. This is Triple H's Tron. That's him right there. It's Triple H. I couldn't get a good picture because these two jackasses ended up standing up in front of me. I don't know why. And then this, again, here they are. I couldn't get a good picture because of these two. And that's Edge on the Tron, so that's when Edge came out. Oh, this is when I think this is when yeah, this is I believe. Yeah, this is when Rodney Mack was around too. You know, when they did the whole thing with Rodney Mack being undefeated. I can't tell what that was, or whose Tron that was. I think this is Evolutions again right here. I'm not really sure. Looks like it. I'm not really sure again. Here's Victoria's. Okay, here's Victoria's. You can tell Victoria or Tara, how you look at it. That's hers right there. I don't know where the line came from, but there's Victoria's. And I think that's when she was a good girl, you know, one of the babyface girls, and I think the place just exploded for her. And of course we have a match in the ring. And that's Trish Stratus is Tron right there. That's Trish's Titantron. Or is it? No, I think that's Stacy Keibler's actually. I think this is Stacy Keibler's Titantron. This is Stacy's. Yeah, that's true. I did see Stacy in person. And of course, just Raw again. Just a Raw thing, Raw setup. Overall, I was just generally excited about going to these. Oh, there's Matt Hardy's. This is Matt Hardy, so I saw him in person. I think it's the second. I think that was the first time I saw Matt Hardy at a live event, and it wouldn't be the last. There's Kane right there in the middle of the ring, and yeah, that's about it for all the Raw pictures, and that's probably going to do it for part one of looking back at some of the events that I've gone to through pictures and tickets, and I'll be back with part two.